Hey guys, this is Cascoons and welcome back to F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. This episode 8 will be racing in Monza, and we have an email announcing that Sebastian Vettel will be retiring at the end of the season. So we're gonna start off qualifying lap in Monza. We got our new engine parts from last episode. If you haven't seen it, which is good because the track is very power hungry. So I mean, it's better if we took the new parts in before this race, but it's better than nothing. So what we went through is turn 1 and 2, the first chicane, and now long turn 3, very long, take a bit of grass there, onto the second chicane of turns 4 and 5. And now a quick sprint to turn 6 and 7. And then we're now on the back street with our second DRS zone. And now going into Ascari, a quick left and right, chicane, left again, and another long straight. Going into the last corner, the Parabolica. And a very quick lap. Now for the qualifying, we are in 4th, so the good engine parts really came to play. And as for Sean, he's in dead last. Okay.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Carlson, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Vettel, Norris, Ocon and Pierre Gasly, Ricciardo, Sainz, Daniel Kvyat and Stroll, Albon, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Grosjean, Magnussen, Latifi and Sean Gelael. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, at the start, going to miss the clutch. And off we go. The start of the Italian Grand Prix, we go on the inside of what I think was Bottas, and we are able to get past both of the Mercedes. Going into turn 1 and 2, there was a bit of contact from Bottas from behind. I was still able to get through.
Great first lap. Keep it up.
Thanks, Jeff. We're on our way into Ascari. Now Hamilton is just half of a second behind us, and he's not getting any further away, if not getting really quite close to us. As you see him appearing right behind us, going into Parabolica. And he's now a quarter of a second behind us and is preparing to go for an overtake on the home straight. And it's so quite easy. And now it's our job to try and get that place back. If we can only get so close behind a Mercedes. Now we cut into lap 5. We're still chasing Hamilton, and we see a notification that Lance Stroll is out of the race. So let's see what happened with him. So it seems normal at first until we see smoke coming out of the engine, so technical mechanical fault.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
And now we cut into lap 6, so we're gonna go for a pit stop. We stop right behind Hamilton. Hopefully we get a good quick pit stop from these guys. We got ourselves a 3-second pit stop, which is not good since we're still behind Hamilton.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So we cut into lap 7, where we got the ERS. We put on the ERS to try and get Hamilton into Ascari. Managed to take it while cutting the apex. Oops. But we're still able to get hold of it with Hamilton right behind us, keeping our ERS on. Going to Parabolica. Take a bit of a curve there. That could win our chances for keeping first place with Hamilton, as it will, as Hamilton goes on the inside of us and overtakes us again. So we cut later where we see to have some traffic of, I think is Latifi and our teammate Sean, and Hamilton is quite behind them. Hopefully give us a chance to go for an overtake using the traffic. Going into Ascari. Ooh, went a bit wide there, but that'll be okay. Let's see Hamilton going alongside Galeo, trying to get past the traffic. Let's see, going to Parabolica, we try to go around the outside of Sean Galeo. He's taking a bit of a wider line, almost pushing off outside of the track. End result that we're still in second place, with Hamilton being first. And that is it. Nothing else happened. It's just Hamilton is a bit too far for any overtakes with the chicanes, and I mean still an improvement from P4. We'll get P2.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So that is it, the end of the race. Hamilton first, second, and Max Verstappen and third. As for Sean, where is he? He is second last, but that's because Stroll retired. For the constructors, we moved up to fourth place, as well as Verstappen and Leclerc. Going down is Bottas and Albon, and there are no changes in the constructor standings. So that's it for this episode. Back in our HQ, doing our usual shtick, doing a bit of scheduling activities, doing a bit of R&D upgrades, also our facilities, and yeah, seeing the time go by, everything going well. And our next race will be in Suzuka in Japan, so if you want to see that, make sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Bye!